getting this thing up, but I'm ready to go if you want.
Just need a second.
Oh, what the crap? Do I have to be streaming from my mic to be working?
No.
And
What?
welcome everybody. This is Drako0411 here with the Monkey Show. We're doing some farming today on Cavalier Roy's newbie farm. We have Mr. Moondog88 and Zigzaggy here with us. Say hello, guys.
Hello,
Well, I'm
guys.
trying to throw my stream up there before your intro.
We got to work on this communication thing.
Yeah,
All said you were ready.
Well, I said I was ready. I
No.
didn't say I was going. All right. Go ahead. You could do it again.
All right.
No, welcome stream.
Welcome, stream. So basically, shorthand, we're all here doing some more farming on our multiplayer server with Cavalier Roy's newbie farm. Like I said before, Mr. Moondog88 and Zigzaggy are here. So we're going to... What are we doing today, guys?
We're trying to start a stream.
We're selling some stuff. We got to finish sowing the one field that someone bought, and then after that, then we're all set. Oh,
Yeah.
my screen just went black because I'm setting up this. So
This would
give
not
me a
be
second
the
here.
Monkey Show without all of us falling all
Well,
over
of
ourselves.
Right.
Well, somebody had to go ahead and start without telling anybody they were starting.
I said, are you guys ready? You said yes, so I hit my start button.
Welcome to the Monkey Show, everyone.
So I'm actually running my new intro here real quick. But
Hey, Big Chief.
I'm going to just jump back into the main screen here, but I've got it going. So when we leave, I'll do the intro. Makes sense, right?
Sure.
Well, just change the
Perfect.
name of it to your outro.
I could.
See? I'm a problem solver.
There's the farm sim window. All right. So I want to continue planting some soybeans here in field 13.
Yeah. Why? Okay.
All right,
Start tractor.
What do you guys need me to
Oh. You know what? I've got no sound.
Have no idea, Draco. Whatever you want to do.
I'll just stand here and look pretty and watch you work.
Okay.
That's going to be hard.
Dog, don't make me steal your tractor and put it in the river.
Oh.
That would go so well with the intro that I've created. Just to let you know. Now I got to go out and where are the game sounds at? Don't tell me I have to leave all the way out of the server.
To change in-game sounds, I believe, maybe.
Because
how would those have got changed?
When you alt tab, it can sometimes change.
Yeah, Farm Sim does not like alt tabbing. Alright, so let's take a look here.
Yeah, I started playing Farm Sim on the Xbox 360, Big Chief. That's how I got sucked in.
Where is it?
On the Xbox?
There it is.
Yeah,
well,
on
then
the 360.
we are very glad. We're glad that we got you out of the Xbox.
Yep. Talk about a rage quit when I had about 60 hours in on a farm, and then it told me I had to pick and choose between the equipment that I wanted because I only had so many slots available.
All right. So I'm coming up to the point where I could either drive through the hedge or I could go through the town.
So
is Roy watching?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is Roy watching? Will he, you know?
That's the one he saw me go through that night.
Yeah. So, and what did I just do? I tried to do the good thing and go around it, and I've collected the wall. So that's why we go around, Roy.
Oh, You already got. You were able to get the fuel into the fuel tank trailer.
Did I? I
got-
didn't think there was any.
225,000 liters of fuel.
Is that why it wouldn't fill up? Because it was already full?
Yeah. Or
Well, see,
22,500.
When I was trying to fill it, it didn't say anything, or I didn't read it correctly.
I was
All
going to
right, well.
ask you. I was going to ask you if it was full
Filled?
already, and I'm like,
Yeah,
surely not.
Well, there's two.
Yeah, you would expect someone to check that, right? You know.
Well, you have 3 lines. You have one for the tractor fuel, one for the trailer fuel, and then since this has a bucket on it, a 3rd line for the bucket.
Are you telling me I was seeing the tractor in the bucket and I didn't see the trailer, even though I was logged on the trailer? All right, fine. Go away.
They all 3
I'm tired
show
of
up.
it.
It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
I don't want no
Gold
trouble.
Rush. I've seen some people doing videos on that game, but I haven't watched any of them yet.
It's in very early access. So we'll fill this up.
Should I really be eating them strawberries and not selling them? But we'll sell them.
You ate already. You shouldn't be hungry.
I know. I just ate. My wife. I should make this loud enough so she can hear. My wife did a wonderful job of cooking again tonight.
Aww.
I know.
I had McDonald's.
She finished off the spaghetti sauce and made some more rigatoni noodles.
More pasta.
Do we need this trailer of wood chips to go somewhere?
Into the composter.
Yep. We kind of decided that as far as getting rid of the wood chips, it's best if we compost them. We get the most considerable amount more money for them. Not a lot of money for them, but more than Frito ruined it. You get like 5 cents
Per
a trailer
ton.
load. Yeah, a trailer load for wood chips.
Good. At least there's not a log trailer sitting right in the middle of the road.
Well, someone left the tractor and the log trailer in the middle of the road.
Am I even going the right way?
Don't know.
No.
Are you? Where are you headed to?
The opposite way of the composter.
Okay. Well, you should be headed towards me. And
No,
we'll see
I
which
am.
one turns first.
What exactly do you mean by do I have a setup for Flight Simulator, Big Chief?
Take this trailer all the way back down.
So after I get this field planted, are we going to pump it back up to 5 times?
Yeah.
We could probably
That was-
do that now and it wouldn't affect anything.
Well, no, you could. I'd left it down on 1, make sure we got this field planted in time. Oh, I see what you mean. I just have a flight stick. I don't have a yoke and all that kind of stuff.
Contrary to popular belief, and from some people, you don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to
You don't
do
need
flight,
to yeah.
to enjoy flight
Yeah.
sim.
It is much
all
better
depends.
with an economical flight stick, though.
Yeah. It's a lot better than trying to fly with the keyboard and mouse.
Oh, hey, thanks for the sub, Super Blair. Even a Xbox gamepad is better than the keyboard and mouse for flight sim.
Yeah.
That's what I was using until I got my flight stick. Combination of that for to do the movement part, and then using the keyboard for some of the other commands, which I still use the keyboard quite a bit for and stuff.
Oops.
All right.
See, since we did the impromptu stream, I didn't restart my internet.
What, are you having problems?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, I didn't think you were doing that, Big Chief. Oh, I'm out. Oh, wouldn't you know? On the last pass and run out of seeds.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, right. Hey, aviation.
Hello.
Hello,
Aviation.
aviation. How are you?
I do have a steering wheel and pedals, however, that I use for farm sim.
He went all out for farm sim.
No, not really. It's it's an economical, affordable wheel and pedals.
Woohoo.
And oddly enough, I haven't set it up and programmed it yet, but I can use that same flight stick that I have to control front loaders and stuff in farm sim. That's on my list of things to do, is to actually get that set up.
Well, if you can get at the same time, you can get your pedals set up for your rudder controls in flight sim.
Oh no, that's crazy talk. I don't need anything like that.
Crazy talk.
Super Blair? Is that Super Blair?
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay.
He found his way to everybody else's channel.
Thank
Very
you very
nice.
much there for the sub or the follow. Not sure if you're on Twitch or YouTube. I'm assuming YouTube because you found Zig there. Now I noticed something that I do that they're going to wonder if I actually know who I'm like playing these games with, because I constantly go Zig when I mean Draco and Draco when I mean Zig,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's not to be insulting. It's just I know who I mean.
It's just you.
Yeah.
He just doesn't remember us a lot of times.
You're like my grandma when she'd get confused with all the grandkids. She'd be like, rattling down the list of names till she got to the right one. It's okay.
Right. Well, I'm not. Well, I don't think I'm that bad because I actually remember my kids pretty well. I don't do that with them. But I hang out with you more than I do my own kids. So maybe that's that.
Yeah, that whole yoke and control setup for flight sim is not cheap, Big Chief. It would probably be pretty cool, but that's just too much.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those and I've been looking at them. It's like I'm thinking of at least the controls, the throttle controls, and it's like, yeah, $300.
I just wish I had a way to more accurately control the trim.
I would agree. That would be nice. Because to me, it seems like even though I have the incremental buttons on the joystick, that it's either going like it seems like it doesn't respond, and then I hit the button a bunch of times, and then it like overcompensates, and I can never really figure out how to just dial that in.
Right, and if you try and dial it in by, with the mouse, like clicking on it, you still can't get it just right.
Do you have the yoke and throttle set up, Aviation?
All right, I've done enough in cab. Back this thing, it's been underneath there.
Fields are coming along real nice.
All right.
So I've taken care of the pallets at all the places, sold the ones that were done,
Oh wow. Yeah.
picked up the finished pallets that were finishing while I was selling off the trailer. So we've got 2 on the trailer already done.
Wow. Aviation has the yoke and throttle and pedals.
Wow.
Big time.
Alright.
How are the cows doing?
Oh, they probably need to be tended to.
Yep. Quite a bit. This tractor over here
Yeah.
with a little front loader.
Now we did have a conveyor down here with these things, but someone stole it.
Well, I'm done seeding. If you need me to bring it down there to you, I can.
I'm halfway there anyways. Yeah, Super Blair, I did mention that. I probably just noticed that you type it in and I saw the actual thing come across the screen there. I do appreciate the sub.
This tractor looks so funny with dual wheels on the back of it.
Which one?
The one with the little just steering wheels on the front.
Yours.
Yeah, but I see that actually all the time around me.
Yep.
Well, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it looks funny.
Alright. I'll direct this up on the farm. I thought he was in the conveyor the way it looked.
Nope. Take care of cows.
So we jump in this thing, now we hooked it up, and
You know what I forgot to put on tonight? To activate tonight? I forgot to put Streamlabs on.
oh no. That's it.
That's
Machine's
it.
gonna be shit now.
So are those two big trailers down by the wood chips? Two big tippers then?
Yeah, they're both empty though.
What are my computer specs? That's a good question, Aviation. I think I have an i3 processor and a 745 graphics card, I think. Nothing fancy. It's an Alienware. R51 version 2, I think, or something like that.
I'm sorry, but if you ask me, cleaning the cows like this is the dumbest way. I don't think I've ever seen a farmer out front of the cow and sheep or pigs scraping up their food off the ground.
I don't think I've ever seen. I'm not sure what you mean, Aviation. All that came with the PC. Oh, yeah. It would run fine. It'd probably be all right on yours. You know, I don't have a high-end PC, and you know, you can see my frames on here are anywhere from, and a lot of the frames just depend on the map, but on here I get anywhere from 40 to 60, which isn't bad. You know, consider I'm running OBS and streaming and everything at the same time too. And this is at and this is running at very high graphics settings. So I could probably get a little bit better frame rates if I would dial it down, but I would rather have the better graphics and a little less frame rate. Because the frame rates don't get bad enough to where it stutters. I'm telling you, you should wait till the Platinum Edition comes out. It should be soon.
They said what, October?
I don't know, did they?
I thought I heard, for some reason, October's sticking in my mind for Platinum.
I hadn't paid that close of attention, not to lie, but Aviation is thinking about getting it, and we told him he should probably just wait till that comes out.
Yeah. And you don't have
So
to
you
worry
don't-
about buying the DLC.
Because then you won't want to turn around and buy the DLC. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I've just been spewing off all sorts of interesting stuff for like the last 20, 30 minutes with my mic off.
It hasn't been that long, but I have noticed it's been quiet since you said that you sold the pallets.
Yeah, well, wife came in and said goodnight, so I muted myself, and you guys were mentioning the DLC.
Mhm.
Okay, here's the news. I was talking about that went to nowhere because I was muted.
Imagine that.
It's a monkey
Right.
show tradition.
Yeah. Tony had won the Monkey Show Farm Olympics, right?
Mhm.
Right.
Well, he said he doesn't play Farm Sim except for like rare occasions like that. So to give it to someone else deserving, and I guess BP and the guys had determined that because I came in fourth place and had still won the fourth challenge that didn't have a prize, that they would give it to me.
I knew about that.
Yeah, I
You
knew
knew
about
about
that.
that.
I was there
Okay.
when they
Well,
decided it.
Yeah.
and you guys didn't tell me.
Nope.
Well,
You
it's
know what?
supposed to be a surprise. We weren't gonna ruin it.
Well, it was a nice surprise. Thank you.
Oh, it's available November 14th? Like for a pre-purchase or for the real deal?
Probably the real deal. That's a little late. Early for Christmas, late for their October.
Oh, October, November. I was thinking, yeah, never mind. Well, don't worry. We'll still be playing the game in November.
We'll still be playing the game in April.
Yeah.
We may even still be on Newbie Farms in April.
Maybe.
Probably.
Been playing this game. This was for the longest time, this was the only game I ever played.
And then we came along.
Well, I played a couple other games. I played 7 Days to Die before I met you guys.
Yeah,
But this
there's
is
actually videos of that too.
yeah, this game is actually how we met.
Damn it.
And I
Yeah,
needed a break from it.
See, and even Draco said, "Damn it, we met because of this game."
Yep.
No, I said, damn it, because I knocked the bale off the forks, which aren't even bale forks, they're pallet forks.
There's
Well, why don't you use the
bale
bale
forks.
Because I didn't know we had any bale forks, and these were already attached. And they were.
Oh, shit. Well, I had left them sitting up there by the bales. Moondog was up there stacking. I don't know.
They're next to actually the fuel pump, so that they were just out of the way a little bit. And the pallets forks were on that probably due to someone grabbing the strawberries off the greenhouse. All right.
So if you do the pre-order aviation, will it let you download the game and then give you the upgrade when it comes out? Is that what you're saying? That would be kind of cool if they would do it that way. If you pre-order it now, you could go ahead and download the base game, if you will, and then get the DLC. Download the DLC when it comes out.
That should be good for now.
There you go. You just planted them, right?
Yeah. Of course.
The charcoal took all of the wood chips I brought down here.
Oh, you took some down there? Yeah, don't forget about down
Yeah,
down there.
it's producing, so we need to keep it producing, right?
Heck yeah. Oh, that ain't it.
All right. Cows are done.
50,000 liters of chips in here. Is that going to be enough? That should be enough for a little bit.
In where? Oh, in the.
Yeah, is the second number like 80 that says 83? No, that's 83 of the chips produced because I just moved that. Okay. Just trying to figure out. I don't want to bring a whole trailer down here if it's not going to take the whole trailer.
Gotcha. Well, I was going to take my trailer up to the
Yeah.
composter. Or that's where I was headed, unless it needs to go somewhere else.
Nope.
I do have to say, out of all the tractors we have, except for that little tractor that I love, Moondog's little lawn tractor is pretty cool.
It's not a lawn tractor.
All right, it's like 2 sizes up from a lawn tractor.
That'll go with.
I'm still gonna call it the lawn tractor.
The guy that I watched that takes care of the the greens, the property for the one cemetery. That's the tractor that he uses for all of the mowing, leaf picking up, stuff like that. So can definitely be a lawnmower.
And I guess one of the reasons why I like it so much is the wheels are modeled so well. To me, I think they're modeled even better than the in-game stuff.
Yeah, I think they're a little soft, but that's fine. I'll let it go.
Do you need me to come down to the wood chip pile and load you guys up?
We got the conveyor down here.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if you get it, aviation. We'll set you up.
Yeah, but there
I'll
is like
get going.
very detailed test on procedures of farming that you need to pass.
Well, this
be
is
able
true,
yeah. Question number 1, what is a tractor?
yeah.
Let me see what else is there to do.
If you've got this stuff down here producing, you can almost sit down here and just do this.
A tractor is a truck. Welcome to the stream, Delta Bravo. Or is a truck
Wow.
a tractor?
Well, can all tractors be called tractors if they don't have tracks?
I don't know. It's getting complicated now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's kind of weird to call something a tractor if it does not have tracks.
Beat you. Nice. Look at that. Wheel to wheel.
And I came through the tree to see that.
I'll be right back.
And to think, when we get done with this pile, we have one twice as big over on field 20, is it? 23.
We're doing good, Delta. Just doing a little farming tonight.
peaceful actions.
Yep, relaxing. We did a little. We were trying to do flight sim last night and fly into the hurricane, but that didn't work out. It wasn't being modeled in the real weather, so we weren't able to really find it. We might give that a go again tomorrow night, but for tonight we're just doing a little farming, chilling, relaxing, loading up some wood chips.
Someone did a nice job of stacking these bales. I thought Draco cleaned up the cows. Look at this mess.
Still a mess over there.
Right outside the cows have already made a mess. It's just wrong. It's not, it's nice, but it's just not quite right.
I think he got frustrated and was like, he's like, I'm done with this. I cleaned it up enough.
Those look like bale forks. Just running around the farm waiting for the thing to get finished up there. What do we got down here? We've got plenty of fuel in there. 81,000 in wood chips.
Oh, I gotta move the. Oh.
What'd you do? Did you break it already?
No, I had to get out to move the conveyor and got stuck between the tractors. Do I need to turn the engine off when I get out? Does it burn up fuel
No.
or something? Oh.
No, but you probably aren't reaching with the conveyor.
Alright.
Maybe shoot it up there a little bit.
Oh. Well, I figured I was gonna have to.
Let's go down.
I guess
See
I
if
could
these
have done
guys
that
are
too. I was just gonna move the tractor. I'm not the conveyor expert.
Yeah, I know. I'm
loves
the
to play
conveyor
with conveyors.
expert. I'm the conveyor expert here. I'm the conveyor expert over on Old Ridge. Yeah.
I was half tempted to bring the little Massey Ferguson down with the tracks on it.
Well, you haven't driven over the pile in field 23 yet, so.
Yep, it's summertime on the farm. We're just waiting for grass to grow so we can do some more
Yeah.
baling.
Yeah, we took care of that already.
We just planted a field with about 65% corn and soybeans because we were going to buy a field to do grass, but
Oh, here we go again.
some guy bought a big field that, yeah, had to hurry up and plant something in.
Dang it, Roy, quit buying fields.
Must have been Roy because it wouldn't have been me.
Yeah. Dog's doing the plan in the incorrect order. We planned on buying field 13, just not right away.
Yeah. It'll work out.
We could buy some more cows though now. Got some money.
That's something we can do.
Yeah. Do we have enough
Actually, you know
feed
what?
for them, or do we want the pigs?
We're not ready. Well, we would be better off. We would have more to feed the cows than the pigs because we don't have any root crops in the ground yet.
Okay.
We should have lots of corn, and we'll have wheat and barley, and we can feed all that to the.
It's not really safe up there, Draco.
Yeah, well. Oh, inside the
That's why it's not safe, Draco. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
But what we really probably need before that is the animal trailer.
I can buy one and pick it up.
You need to get the modded one though, because that's the one that'll work with the meat processing facility.
Guess that would be under.
Will it be under animals? Oh, wait a minute.
I can't remember. I found it. It's it's a mod. The littler one is the modded version of the Betamax.
Yeah, the Castor Food Inc. one. It's 24,000. Are you
Could be.
talking? Yeah, because the big one goes on the back of a
Well, no,
of a
there's
semi.
yeah.
No, I figured we could just start with the littler one.
Yeah.
So
I'll go ahead and buy it.
then that way we'll have that for when we do some pigs and we want to sell them.
Do you want to buy it or lease it? Because lease it's only 2,000.
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
Well, if we got to a point where we needed to get rid of it, we could without having to sell it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Price wise, that's going to be the same maintenance.
let's see here.
Well, thanks for the sub, Maddie, and welcome to the stream.
The initial cost with the base cost is 3,000
Oh, I read that wrong. Oh no, I read it right. It's Maddie.
per operating hours, 960, and then $192 a day.
Okay, well, the
Yeah.
daily fee would be fine if we don't use it during the day at all. The
Operating
maintenance
hour.
fee doesn't. Yeah, the operating hour doesn't add up.
Right. So I'll just lease it, and if we need it, then we can.
Yeah, that's fine.
buy it.
Don't drive through that hedge. You never know when Roy might watch one of us. These.
I know. He'll make them all collidable. Then we'll be in trouble.
I think he said he was going to make them all collidable anyway. So maybe we do
Well, I
want to
won't
run
play
through them because.
I won't play the map anymore then.
We'll just stay on 17, not go to 19.
Yeah. It'll be like Old Ridge. We'll just stay here.
How many cows did you want me to buy?
Well, you can probably only buy a few. How many does the trailer hold, right?
I don't know how many this trailer holds.
Not too many. I don't know. What do you think?
When you
How many
go
more do you
down
think we
there,
should buy?
oh, this thing's got the shuttle thing turned off. Who would have done that?
What, another 25?
That should go.
Or is that not enough? Do we want to double it? Or is that too many?
I think doubling it would be too many with.
Where we're at?
Yeah,
Well, let's
with
just
the
do
stores we
25
have.
then. We'll just add another 50%.
I mean, we have maybe enough straw until the straw comes in from these fields, so we have enough straw fields.
We have wheat and barley planted,
Okay.
and we can always buy.
Oh, Moondog, I just got the notification you went live.
For who? Zig or me?
For you.
Me? Oh, well, that's good to know. I've been live for a while now. More than 40 years I've been alive.
Where are my animals at?
All the way down there towards the brewery.
I know how to find that place.
What is it? If we look at the map here, it's...
Oh, I see it. It's between the brewery and the bakery.
Yeah, it's like just south of Field 21.
Well, we're kind of going the wrong way, so we're going to go on a little bit of a road trip.
Map tour. That's what you call it. It's a map tour.
Yeah, because now you're going to go that way, all the way down around Field 19 and such.
Alright, so everybody, here's the map tour. If you look to your left, you'll see trees. If you look to your right, you'll see more trees. Oh, and if you
There
look straight
are-
ahead, there are trees.
Over
If you look at
13,000 cuttable trees on this map.
14.
Oh, is there 14? Sorry.
14,000, yeah.
I think he's counting after you and Jake got a hold of him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're
We
down
haven't
to
cut down that many. Between the trees, you'll see some trees and like a river, maybe a field.
And if you look really close as we pass over here, you'll see more trees.
And as Roy says, it's just free money.
Just need to know how to collect it so it's the most free money.
Alright, Moondog, I don't need you right up my ass.
I was bump drafting. We both went faster.
So help me, you're gonna find your tractor in the river.
Yeah. That's actually, I put in there, possible things that might be said during the stream. One of them is how the tractor get in the river. Now we know. Drako put it there.
Do you guys know, is this a standard 4X map?
It's a standard size map.
Yeah, it's not 4X.
It's not
Yeah.
4X?
No.
2X?
No, it's.
I don't even know what the standard size map is.
Yeah, it's just a regular, 2x2 map.
If you'd like to check out the map, there is a link to the download in my description.
PSG?
PGSG or whatever that is.
Yeah. Map creator was Cavalier Roy, also known as what did I say?
Was.
Sorry, Roy. Creator is Cavalier Roy and is also known as that guy that just cut in front of me in that corner.
There's no such thing as cutting people off in racing.
I didn't say he cut me off. I said cut inside me in that corner because he didn't brake. That's something we haven't done in a while.
Brakes are overrated. Missed the turn.
And that, you know what, that's probably why we haven't, because Drako would say that then too.
Lots of trees, Manny.
And some of them will even go through the machines to cut them down. Could you see the fun Jake would have if we left him with the scorpion and some of the trees that can be cut?
Oh yeah, he likes that thing.
No, I'm thinking the reason why we haven't done a racing stream is because, well, all of our streams would be banned for foul language coming from me.
That's normally what happens on any of the racing that the Monkey Show does.
Oh,
the reason it may, those that want to watch one of those streams where you hear very little except for like the noise, like the airplane, some of them watch just for the airplane noise and stuff like that, the quiet streams. We have that when we race. You want to hear BP get quiet, put him in a race. If he's serious, he gets quiet quick.
Okay, I forgot what button you push to buy the animals.
R.
Is it R? R.
Could be that button too.
Oh, there's 6.
It's the stream, Maddie.
speaking
Wasn't necessarily planning on streaming tonight, so I didn't reboot my router like I usually do, so sometimes it gets a little laggy.
Moondog Extreme ambushed us.
Big piece flying.
Yeah, last night my internet died right after the stream. It just wouldn't. I went down and reset it. I don't know what happened. It was just gone for a while. It was back this morning, but guess at least it waited till the end.
Yeah. We had
Although-
some nice landings too.
Although it could have been kind to you and died right before your landing.
Yeah, that would have been okay too. I gotta learn to be more. I gotta learn to be more patient.
There's nothing wrong with going around 3 times. You don't want to go around 3 times, but it's better than crashing once.
I don't know. That's boring. That's why I don't. You know.
I just got to learn how to land more softly. I think I keep landing too hard. I will admit that P3 flew really well.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's not bad for a free plane.
I was
And even going through and looking at the top and finding switches, you can still find most of the switches that you need.
well this afternoon. I was taking a quick break and I flew for a few minutes just to check and see if I could get into the hurricane, which I was getting more clouds and wind than last night, but it still wasn't depicting the whole thing.
That's what I flew into it also. I went all the way to Puerto Rico and then I flew straight north into it. And I had plenty of rain, plenty of clouds, but I had to be, for more of the thicker portion of the storm, I had to be below 4,000. If not, I was above the storm.
Right.
And that's not right.
No. But anyway, I outran an Airbus A320.
Because you were doing 400 and he was doing 320.
I was not doing
Or something.
400. I was doing 396.
Okay. You wasn't quite overspeeding it,
Details,
but you had it right
details.
there. Yeah.
Right.
I'll tell you what, I didn't realize it going into the storm. I had this beep, 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 beep noise I was trying to figure out. Finally figured it out. I was overspeeding for like 20, 30 minutes. But I was overspeeding like, so it was like it set 400 and I was doing 402. So it was technically overspeeding, but maybe not damaging yet.
Well, thanks for stopping in, Maddie. Appreciate it, and don't work too hard. And yeah, thanks to Delta Bravo for bringing you over to the channel. Appreciate it. We usually do our flight sim streams on Tuesday and Saturday nights, and we throw
Look
some
for a
farm sim
surprise
in now
one
and
tomorrow.
again. Yeah, we'll probably do one tomorrow and trying to fly into the hurricane again, see if we can make that happen. But yeah, thanks for stopping in.
I did some research on Active Sky. Apparently, it's more than just a weather generator. Apparently, you can do flight plans in it too. And it depicts the hurricanes, because I guess it doesn't go off of like what Jensen's does. Apparently it just takes information from everywhere, satellites and radar and ground observations.
You're in love with the Airbus aviation? Yeah. Aviation likes his Airbus. And he said, yeah, you can do your flight plan in there.
And I guess on Steam right now it's only $25.
Is that the full version, or
Yep.
is that the?
No, it's a full version. So I figured, 6 months, a year, 50 or something like that. When I save up enough money, I'll get it.
Yeah, I was contemplating the business liners or something like that.
Business jet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the planes we have right now, so I wouldn't mind getting an add-on to make the game itself a little better.
I'm happy with the planes. It's just sometimes I wish I had something a little bit longer range and a little bit quicker for the range.
Well, we have the
But if
757s now.
yeah, that's true. But because of that, I was looking at something that had all of the systems completely modded,
Right.
and that's why I was looking at that way. But that doesn't mean the other one's comparable. So
Well, I guess Active Sky actually gives you active weather radar.
if it's modeled in the aircraft,
No, because it's a different, because it's a program that runs outside of Flight Sim. It connects with Sim Connect.
right? But what I'm saying is, does it? You have actual active weather, but unless you have like a radar for weather in the plane, you can't see it that way. It doesn't just put in a screen for that, does it?
Yeah.
It does.
Unless I'm wrong, I mean, Aviation
Yeah.
has it, so he'd be able to tell us, but I'm pretty sure it has its own screen, because it said something about being able to dock and undock a window.
Okay.
Yes, what aviation?
Yes, I'll have another piece of pizza.
Yep.
Yes, it's fattening.
You can tell Roy's a racer with the way he modeled this road, because it actually has banks in the turns.
The reason it does is because he put the ground down, and instead of using road textures, he just painted it. So that's just more accident than anything else.
It's kind of cool.
That's
It is.
that's the way it is in the Monkey Show Aviation. We play one game and talk about another.
Oh, that's a requirement. It's not our portion. It's all of the Monkey Show.
Well, it keeps everybody from getting bored. I mean, if
Yeah.
they're watching something, why do they want to hear what they're already seeing?
Yeah. And, sometimes when we're flying, we're talking about farming.
Right.
It's just the way it is. Hey, Rayman, welcome to the stream.
One thing I don't like about this trailer is the auto steer on the back of this thing. The steer wheel on the back of these trailers. It's helpful,
Yeah.
but it can get carried away real quick.
Yep, I noticed that too.
It's almost as bad as a freaking dolly trailer.
Oh, nothing's as bad as a dolly trailer.
Oh, says you.
Says almost everybody who's ever tried to back up one of those bastards. All the years I've played Farm Sim, I've never heard anybody say, yes, a dolly trailer.
You don't listen to me very often, do you?
Try not to, it gets me in trouble.
How much more will the compost master take?
Well,
Or
it's
is it
chewing
eating it
through
up chewing it up as fast as we're putting it in there?
Yeah, because it's still only like 186,000.
But you'll fill up the pile before you fill up the hopper.
at this point. And then once the pile gets full, then we'll fill up the hopper.
I see.
So by the time we get done with that, we'll have 100 or 1,000,000 liters of wood chips moved.
Oh, this is going to take a while. 6 cows at a time.
It's only 4 trips.
It's not exactly a short drive.
Trust me, I know. When I was setting up Mooncrest Farms, I did that for 100 cows.
You didn't just cheat the money in, buy them, and send them to the farm before you started the videos?
No, because I wanted actual video of me doing that. Trucking the cows in. Oh God, that's a terrible horn.
Is Jake here?
Screaming down a hill at 31 miles an hour with a load of cows behind me. Hamburger, anyone?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We had dairy cows.
No, Field 21 looks like if we could afford it, we could buy it. It'd be a great grass field.
21.
Yep.
Probably can, to be honest.
That's all the way down at the other end of the map, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you only got to come down here like, what, 4 times a year? If you're
It's
lucky.
closer than Field 20.
Well, we were going to buy 14 for grass.
We probably still could have if we didn't buy cows. But we'll have more strawberries and pallets and stuff before too long.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, speaking of which,
So, what do you guys think? The new cows that they're putting into the Platinum Edition. You think those are beef cows, or you think those are dairy cows?
well, we already have dairy, don't we?
Yeah, but do you think they're just a different breed of dairy cow, or are they going to be beef cows that they're going to allow to go into the base game?
I have no idea. I didn't know they were doing any cows at Platinum.
And to be honest, neither did I. But
I haven't been paying any attention to it, not gonna lie.
if they're doing that, I would have to assume they would be beef cows.
Why would they? It doesn't make much sense that they would give you another type of dairy cow. I mean, why would they do that? Still the thing, right?
Right.
And are they putting cows in?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Maybe I should watch the trailer videos or something.
Yeah, they are sometimes useful.
Aviation said he likes his hamburger medium.
Well, I'll make sure I pull it off of the ball of fire that I turn into after I hit the side of a mountain.
This is almost like a truck sim, but we're driving tractors today.
Yeah.
Shuttling.
Speaking of which, everybody who's watching, let us know if you'd like to see us do some American Truck Simulator multiplayer
With doubles.
with doubles and triples in the heavy haul DLC.
Look at that, we passed on the bridge. How about that driving?
Without colliding.
Or to be actually honest, even some Project Cars, 7 Days to Die, we've done both of those. Or they pretty much just want to see us fly and crash. Or land, I mean.
Yeah, so you guys tell us, are you getting bored seeing the same old thing, or you want to see something new, or are you happy with what we're doing?
Because personally, I still like the Tuesday and Saturday flying.
I do too. I think Zig's getting burned out on flying though.
Oh no.
No, as much as he likes farming, I think he likes flying actually more now.
It's
Which
a
means
tough
if he
toss up.
played, well, no, my point is, he played Farm Sim for 2 years without playing like anything else
Right.
before he got bummed out on it. So if we fly, he won't get bummed out. And then if we're flying together, I doubt he will get bummed out on it. So to be
No,
honest, we could be flying for years.
I still enjoy it quite a bit.
And I think the farming together really makes it nice too.
Well, that makes it a lot different because I never really played much multiplayer for those 2 years, other than with like Jake, and that doesn't really count because he doesn't like to do any of the, work.
Yeah. Can I just go get fuel
Yeah.
for the
Can you buy me
composter?
a scorpion so I can go cut trees?
Are you going to put the trees anywhere? No, I just want to
No.
cut them down.
Yeah, I just want to cut them down.
So, in 15, I had one map. I think it was actually a modded one of the US map. What was that one? Sunnybrook or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah, I never
What
played on
was?
that one.
Well, slightly modded. Someone had put trees into a couple of the fields, and I actually cut all the trees, clear cutted it, replanted trees in rows, and even took the time to plow between between it so that you could plant grass and then put all the trees in rows. And because they were pine trees like you would see down South Carolina area where they're growing them uh, for pulp and stuff, they're all in a straight line. That's exactly what I was doing. I was tree farming
You
on
would
top
do
of some of
that.
the grass.
You would.
Well, I was also doing other fields.
It's funny. When 15 came out and you could cut down trees, first thing I did is on Westbridge Hills. The trees that line. There's trees that line your starter field and then a field basically right across the road.
Yeah.
I ended up cutting down all those trees and turning it into one massive field.
Oh yeah, yeah. One big grassy wheat field or barley field.
Oh, I threw canola on there. I was making
Canola.
tons of money. Because I also cut down a bunch of the other trees on that starter field and plowed it.
I cut down about 24 trees, tried to load them up with a front loader, played with some of that stuff, tried to haul them on a trailer and went, this is stupid. I'm going back to farming.
Moondog, you just went live again.
Can I just go live again?
Yep.
I don't know why. Still live.
Because some of the physics with that stuff in 15 was pretty shady.
It's still not the best in 17.
No.
But better.
But at least now they have auto-loading trailers and auto-loading log forks and
I will say though, the bale physics in 15 were a lot better than 13. In 13, if you got too many bales together, they'd explode and some of them would just go into orbit. You'd never see them again.
They'd end up in despawn points and stuff, and it's like, that's really good.
Although in 15, the pallet physics weren't all that great. I tried to pick up a pallet of wool once.
And vibrate off the pitchfork while it's tilted back.
No, it got stuck somehow in the ground a little bit, and when I was trying to back out, it just catapulted itself right off the forks, and I never found that pallet.
Oh, that's what you got actually stuck underneath the trigger, because I did that a few times too, and had the same thing happen. You finally get it worked out so it backs out, and you catch just the lip of the pallet, and then you become catapult. Goodbye.
I said, I don't think I've ever seen a pallet of wool fly that far.
Are you sure you didn't? You should try that same physics when you do Kerbals next time.
Yeah, I should actually do another Kerbal video. It's been a long time since I've done one. I know Jake liked it.
Hey, the compost master's not running. What's going on?
The pile's probably full, or we're out of gas.
If you go to the right end of it, does it say like 500,000 in the pile?
We're out of fuel. You know what we need is we get like that. Oh, fell in here. All right, am I gonna be able to get out? Oh, I can tab out. We need to get that biogas facility, biodiesel.
Thing is, we gotta cut a lot of grass, or cut a lot of corn.
I think it takes canola usually.
The biogas plant? It takes silage.
To make the diesel.
No. Biofuel.
Biofuel.
Oh, biofuel facility.
That runs on canola. But then it produces diesel fuel, so you would be able to not have to buy fuel for the compost master.
Is that in any of the things that we already have? Or is that
No.
another? Okay.
That would be another thing. I was talking to one of my friends about the compost master and what we were doing on this map, and he had mentioned that he had seen other people who use the compost master, or not necessarily other people, but another person who was using the compost master. They had it's so expensive to operate with the fuel. They had the biodiesel plant running, and you use your canola, but then it makes fuel. I've had that on other maps, and if you don't have something that consumes it really makes a crap ton of fuel.
Yep, but will the compost master take biodiesel? I mean, is it scripted to take it?
It should. All the tractors do. It's just fuel. So I think it's the same as the in-game fuel.
So basically it's scripted as fuel is fuel is fuel, just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like all the in-game equipment runs on it. Because I had it before, and I would make I didn't buy any fuel. But I could never use the amount of fuel that it made.
I had in 15 that factory that produced all the the fertilizers and the fuels and stuff, and ran off the wood pellets.
Oh yeah.
I actually made the states map very profitable because of that.
Yep, he planted 3 million trees and cut them all down.
No, I did not. Actually, just a couple of trees. Alright, so where are we at with going in? $286, so we can put about another 210,000 liters in here. or about 6 more trips. Stay off the fields. They're planted.
The biggest question on this map would be where the heck would we put something like that then?
Yeah, because
there's
we
always
already
trees to
have
cut
the.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that only uncovers
spot.
more uneven ground.
Hey, Kyler, welcome to the stream.
Farming Fever, what's up? Hello, and Jack Ping, how you doing? Panda even stopped in. All of a
Hey,
sudden,
Panda.
everyone stopped
Panda.
in and said hi. You don't look at chat for about 40 seconds, and Farming Fever, hey, yes, hello.
I wouldn't know.
Are you not looking at your chat at all?
I'm trying not to crash into trees.
Okay.
Well, you and Zig.
I'm
So
pretty
far
safe.
we've
I can
done
see coming from a ways away.
Did you say you could smell them coming from a while away?
No, I'm in a safe zone. I could see him coming.
Oh,
Hey, watch it there, buddy.
I
Don't make me come back there.
just used the hamster braking that I saw from Top Gear.
All right, aviation. We'll see you around tomorrow.
Have fun in school.
Have a good night.
Learn something important.
All right, we're at 64 cows. You think that's enough?
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. We went from 50 or 40?
50.
50.
50.
50. So that's 14 cows you've bought?
So Kyler says
Yep.
he has FS, ATS, spin tires, and train sim, and $36 to spend on a simulator game. What do I get? Well,
Okay, wait a minute.
the one that's missing is flight simulator. That's what I see that's missing.
Get flight
Because
sim.
you have farming simulator, truck simulator, spin tires, which is a truckish simulator, a train simulator, and you have to spend it today. Wow.
Well, yeah, because
His pocket's on fire.
There's the question. You know, the $36 doesn't stop at $36.
Well, it never does with any of those games.
Yeah, because you've got. Oh, well, these are the in-game planes, but that Dash
Isn't that
8
how-
looks really good. So
Isn't that how that
now
train simulator game is?
The train simulator
it's
game
even
is
worse.
worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, he gets it. He's got that one.
Yeah.
Farm sim is the only one that you don't. Oh, you can't run FSX.
You can run farming simulator. You should be able to run
Yeah.
FSX.
If you're running them other games, you should be able to run that. Why can't you run it? Or bus sim? I've never played any of the bus sims. That didn't seem interesting.
I'll be right back, everybody.
But I did say that exact same thing about flight sim, so who knows?
Okay,
did what?
I can actually work on that answer. I've actually played Busing Simulator 16. It is high graphics card dependent. It's very slideshow like if you don't have the right optimization there. Otherwise, it's okay. Omcy 2.
OMSI? Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of like that, but it's the same thing where you got to buy other add-ons. And then if you don't get it right, it can be sort of twitchy and irritable. Fernbus is the one that I think you would really like if you wanted to get one of them. But I don't know where it's at as far as production, because I know it was early production. Squirrel was even had the developers on there. It was really interesting, but I didn't follow it after that. So
He says his FSX just won't load up. Well, I would think if you have enough PC to run those other games. I mean, I play
Yeah.
those with the exception of the train simulator. I have all those other games, and I don't have a very, certainly don't have a high-end computer that can run FSX and get decent frame rates. Do you have the Steam edition of FSX? He's wondering how much Fernbus is. No?
It was that 24.99 range, but I'm not positive off the top of my head.
Is it on Steam?
It
No?
is on Steam. Yes.
Might want to look it up on. Might want to look it up on Steam. Oh, you're on a laptop? Oh, even still.
Yeah. Because I did
BP flowed quite a bit on a laptop. Should work
Yeah.
just fine.
yeah. I did ETS for a while in Farm Sim 15 on a laptop.
Oh, you got a refund on the FSX? I see. Well, that sucks it wouldn't load up. It's a good game.
Okay, well, if you've thrown out FSXs, okay, then the other obvious choice would be either Fernbus or Project Cars.
Oh, well. Yeah, Project Cars if you like racing, driving games.
But then if you're going to do Project Cars, wait a little bit for Project Cars 2.
Yeah. But isn't that going to be really high spec?
It's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be so high spec that it's unrealistic. So, to be honest, Project Cars was beyond the last computer, and I ran it just fine. And I was even hosting the game for everyone.
Well, shoot, the Humble store sent me an email since I bought Project Cars. They're like, here's a deal on Project Cars 2, and I didn't even read it. I just deleted it.
You jerk! No.
Because I'm like, oh, last I heard BP talking, the specs for that were like outrageous. I'm like, well, I won't be able to run that game.
It is. They are saying high end for it, but I'm thinking that's also set for, highest settings too.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't know.
If you dummy it down a little bit and run it that way, it could run on yours. I'm not sure.
What I miss?
FSX. I don't know the guy's name. I didn't.
Kyler.
Kyler. FSX didn't load up, so he's returned it. So other options I said throughout Project Cars and or Fernbus. But if you're going to wait for do Project Cars, you might as well wait for 2. But the high-end specs for that is sort of unrealistic. But it's because you have to have supercomputers to run it, and people just don't have supercomputers.
Thanks for the sub, Kyler, by the way. Go check out Moondog and Draco's channel also. The links are on my main YouTube page there.
We do tend to stream at the same time. The benefit to multiple streams is you can see multiple views of what's going on, because, to be honest, we're not all hanging out at the map at the same time, and one of us is going to do a monkey effing a football type thing, and it's going to be hilarious. So you might want to be able to jump screens that way. Flight Sim's the same way, different views. And then at times, we're not always streaming the same thing. Draco will be doing Flight Sim World, Kerbals in Space, or I could be doing one of the several that I have.
Or I've been toying around
Project Cars.
Or I've been toying around with the idea of doing a live stream of 7 Days to Die, the survival mod.
Of course. I won't stream that. I'll hang out with you on that one, but I won't stream it. There's one big reason why. I'm not going to allow myself to be seen running over a cactus and dying one more time.
Oh, you'll probably get taken out by the rabbits before then, or zombie rabbits.
Zombie rabbits? Oh, okay.
There are zombie rabbits in there now.
Is that Skippy's mod?
No. His is the Settlers mod, I believe.
Well, that's right. That's right. Yep. Settlers mod. Yep.
No, the survival mod, they made things a lot harder. Like, you can't break steel with stone tools.
Well, that's sort of obvious. Should have been obvious, but yeah.
And if you want to make like shoes or something, you have to find rubber, scrap it, and melt it down, then use it to make shoes.
That sounds like a lot of grinding.
It is.
In that case, I'm just going to go play, what is the one that I was just thinking off the top? God darn it, now I got to go look at the other screen.
Or I was thinking of starting off with Val mod.
Stranded Deep. I haven't played that one in a while. The Long Dark.
Oh, let me also let anybody who's watching now or listening or watching this later, let me know if you'd like to see me start a Subnautica series.
We both have that one. Ain't played that one in ages.
Yeah, they just did
a
bunch of big updates.
I'll tell you one thing, I hated trying to catch some fish. I died more because I just starved because I couldn't catch a fish.
I kept getting bit in the ass by one of those fish that live in the seaweed.
Oh, those hammerhead looking green things?
Yeah.
Oh god, those things are nasty.
I've never played that game.
Well, I'm down to 10 liters of fuel in this tractor. I think I'll leave it at 1, park it down here, and leave it for Draco. It's his tractor.
Oh, I wish you could read my mind right now.
I don't think I need to. I think I pretty much got it.
I bought one more load of cows so that way we're at an even 70.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Well, it's been a hell of an interesting stream for you all to watch. We've just been driving back and forth to the same spots.
That's what happens.
Well, but we haven't, not said anything. We've had an interesting conversation. Some of the time with the mic turned on.
And we are glad that you guys come and watch us, because otherwise we're just three weirdos sitting around talking to ourselves.
Well, this is what we would be doing if they weren't here.
True.
Oh, gosh darn it. I had just a little bit of a leg spike there and crashed into that tree.
Air quotes, lag spike.
Uh-huh.
No. It was actual. Although it's not going to show up on the stream that way. I was trying to avoid you, went on the other side. Actually, it lagged in the stream too, so that... God.
So, words come down, the New Mexico expansion for ATS is supposed to be coming out, they're saying 4th quarter, which could be any time between October and December.
Well, that's fine.
That'd be cool. We'll be doing some trucking then.
Which means that by the time they get to where we live, we should be about 80 years old if they keep up with their...
Well, they keep adding portions to it, the doubles and stuff. At some point, they can't keep adding stuff that way. So the crews are going to have to be able to then start turning out maps.
Well, no.
Kansas is not going to be very difficult.
Well, no, SCS is too busy with ETS too. So ATS becomes the bastard child of SCS.
I agree with that statement partially, but at the same point, then they are also started out with maps, states that are some of the bigger states in the union, and to be honest, once they get to, like, say, Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, start to shove some of those into, those 3 states into Arizona.
That'll be like in 2030
I know.
when they make it to those states.
I honestly expect them to get to Colorado and then just say, oh, you know what? Hey, it's ATS 2 is coming out.
Not sure. Possibly. I see your point. I'm just...
SCS needs to do one of 2 things. They either need to overhaul the economy to make... Because once you get to a certain point, money means nothing anymore.
Your trip and my trip will pretty much fill this up, Zig.
Or 2,
Okay.
they need to start pumping out more states, so that way people have more places to drive. Because you can only drive from the top of California down to Arizona so many times before there's no point in doing it anymore. You've seen everything. You've made millions of dollars. There's nothing left to do.
You're correct with that, and I think the the American Dream mod is one that works very good, but you can't use it. So I don't know. Maybe they can incorporate it somehow.
Can't use it.
I know.
Huh?
You can't use it on multiplayer.
Oh, well, right. Not on multiplayer.
But
Well,
aside from that, I mean...
almost all the mods you can't use on multiplayer.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to find, as even BP saying, third party able to put that in there.
And that, once again, that comes down to SCS needs to make ATS and ETS multiplayer for themselves instead of relying on a third party to do it. Because with a third party to do it, they can do whatever they want.
Wonder if we're having something with the factories right there, because every time I come down through there, I'm lagging real bad.
Hey, Princess, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. And I just...
Thank you for stopping in and seeing Draco's stream and him saying hi, so that reminds me to look at mine.
I just smacked right into the grain silo. Don't worry, it's okay.
Too busy reading chat. Bam, crane silo.
Draco thought I was joking about this thing being out of fuel when I get...
So for any of you who have just popped in, we are planning on doing an impromptu stream tomorrow to try and fly through the hurricane again, now that it's going to be closer to the U.S.
we're going to do regular time?
That's what I was assuming.
Probably, yeah.
Good. All right. That works for you, Zig, because I know that you were saying possible.
Yeah, that should work.
Well, thank you, Princess. Okay. Princess says that she's subbed to all of us.
Awesome. Thank you.
Did that come across? I hope it did.
She says don't text and drive.
No, wait a minute. Where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
All right. 2 pallets shy of a full trailer down here.
Yes, we know that, but... So, do you want to keep this trailer, or do you want to return it now that we... Because I don't think we're going to get any more cows for a while, are we?
Probably not. Yeah, you could probably get rid of it, to be honest.
And we're in no shape to get any sheep or pigs.
No, not yet.
All right. I've quite literally had to shut this thing off so I have enough fuel to get back.
Why don't you stop by the fuel tank, which has been right by where you are? When you drop off
Because I
the...
forget about that at that point, because I'm not looking at the gauges then. I'm looking at what I'm trying to back into.
Where is this farm? This farm is technically nowhere, yet everywhere.
Oh, great way of putting that. Cavalier Roy created the farm. He had no intention of knowing where he was creating it. He just wanted a farm that he enjoyed making. It's got the mountains that it does because his testers were driving through fields and through, trees and all that. So that's why there's mountain ridges like they are. There's hedges like they are. There's rivers like they are because people were using his map and he was trying to not have them cheat, quote unquote, type use of it. That's why when you deliver wood chips, they're so cheap because someone delivered 400 liters of it and got, or 400,000 liters and made $1 million, and that wasn't the premise of the map. The map was supposed to be very hard to begin with, and if you played it on hard level, it became even harder.
But technically, this is a map that depicts nowhere, yet it can depict anywhere.
Yep.
So that's why I said it's nowhere, yet
No.
everywhere.
I agreed with you. I was just giving backstory of actual history of it. This should give us to like 382. So if you only want to get half a trailer or whatever, or full trailer, and then leave it.
Okay.
All right. I'm literally at 0 on the counter with the fuel.
Alright, so what do we got next, guys?
Pulling Moondog the rest of the way up to the fuel tanker.
I don't think we have one of those. I don't think we have the tow bar, do we?
No. Am I going to actually make it up to the fuel pump in the... Because it ticked over to 0 quite literally when I pulled into the farm lane.
Am I literally going to have to go...
There's no fuel in the fuel trailer, is there? Then you put it all in the...
Fuel trailer is empty.
You know how I've done it with the ETS?
Where you coast?
ATS? Yeah, you can't coast.
Am I actually going to have to grab the fuel trailer, go fill it up just enough to get you...
Can't you just push him?
Yeah, that was the other question, because I'm at the grain silos.
Alright, everybody. You're going to get to see me shove Moondog into a fuel tank.
Kaboom.
For you.
I still have the wood chips still even on the trailer.
Seriously, I got to push a trailer too?
I came straight up here with the trailer. I wasn't gonna...
Did you think that if you dropped the trailer somewhere, you would have had enough fuel left to get up the hill?
I was still running and moving. The game doesn't modify that unless we have a mod in for that. Technically, the tractor's still running with it being no fuel. It just won't move.
Nope, I'm not shoving you anywhere.
Alright, how about can you push me without the trailer?
It's a possibility. But you have the more powerful tractor.
Really, Zeke, we're not trying to push over the grain silo.
I'm just gonna come up there with a full head of steam with my wood chips in behind me here. blast you and see what happens.
Well, no, I'm at the fuel pump now. I can
Oh,
even
you
get
made
fuel
it.
now. Yeah.
There we go.
I should have left it sit there. It's Draco's tractor.
And just let it sit 5 feet from the fuel pump empty.
Were you gonna dump these
Yeah.
chips in there? I'll grab them for you.
Yeah.
It's getting late in the day. We're about ready to, in a couple hours, tick over to a new day. That shit's. Is that still gonna keep us in early summer, or will that move us into midsummer?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Sorry.
See, that was you. You did that completely on purpose.
Draco just mounted Moondog. Live on my stream there.
Can you please restate that for the record?
I think he said what he
Well,
meant.
that's kind of what it looked like.
Whoa. Yeah, I really do not like these. I mean, they're great for steering, but these trailers suck trying to back up because the wheels are so responsive and back.
That's what I was saying about them.
Still not as bad as a dolly trailer, though.
It's way better than a dolly trailer. It's not anywhere. Can't even say that in the same sentence. You shouldn't even make that, like broad comparison.
I think you guys are incorrect, but okay.
See that from here. Check over this way. We are at 48. I can't tell.
482,300.
Okay. 488,297.
Okay. I wasn't far off.
Oh. Is there any more to get with this, or did you want me to give you back your trailer?
Well, there's no point in actually grabbing any more at this moment. What are you going to do? Finish cleaning up the field that's not our field? That farmer doesn't care. He didn't plant anything this year.
For science, we should leave it there and just see if it goes away like grass does.
So far, your straw up there in the cow pasture hasn't gone away.
True.
Straw and cow pasture.
Yeah, there's a couple spots. I noticed it when I was making my intro.
I think it has to change from season to season, doesn't it?
Of straw? How did we get straw in the cow pasture?
You mean hay?
Is it hay? Oh, it was a clump of
Oh,
something
okay.
there.
Hay or grass?
Definitely not straw.
Zig doesn't like using front loaders. That's why he used the conveyor to fill that up.
Zig despises front loaders.
Yeah. It's only like 5 scoops with this front loader.
Yeah, but it's 15 of those things full to do the field.
Well, you say that's like a bad thing.
It is a bad thing. But you know what? It did make. So it did work out all right that I uh, spread that stuff on there, because when I reseeded it took it to level 3 fertilization.
Okay.
What did you spread? You spread the compost somewhere?
He spread the compost and then he
Yeah.
seeded it with the fertilizer. It's,
That's
you
right.
know,
Because we put compost on it, then we plowed it, right? Or
Right.
cultivated it.
yeah.
Oh, then we
Then,
plowed
then
it, and
we
then we
plowed it
spread it.
because we had to plow it first before we could
Right.
do anything with it. Then we put compost on it. Then we
Then I cultivated it.
cultivated it. Then you put more on there, not realizing that the seeder spread fertilizer also. So
Yeah.
once you've done the fertilizer with the seed, you're
Now
saying
it's
that's
level
given
3.
us 3. So
All the other fields we had to come back and weed. So that worked out good.
that didn't turn out so bad. Nope.
Well, I was wondering, because while it was taking the fertilizer when it was seeding, the fertilizer level was going down on the seeder too, and I'm like, oh well, that kind of sucks. It's burning up the fertilizer, not giving it fertilization. But I guess we got it anyway.
We're at 6,400 with the
So what's
pallets
kind of
down here. I actually have enough pallets on this one trailer. We could sell a full load of trailer.
well, then we got fields like in all stages of growth,
Right.
like in all 4 stages. I don't know if you noticed that. We got 2 that are going to be ready first, and then one after that, one after that, and then one after that. Kind of.
But I'm guessing that's how seasons was set up. So that way.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
otherwise
and
you're
that's-
going crazy trying to get everything in before you run out of time.
Maybe.
So that's fruit types. Growth. Yeah. So technically, we're not very far from having the wheat and the barley ready to harvest.
Yeah, but that won't
Yeah.
be till.
Early fall.
Yeah, we got a ways to go yet.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is that,
Okay.
that's
Well, sorry, I was looking at the other
Alt C for seasons, right? Yeah.
Alt S.
So end of summer. Late summer. Day
Yeah.
7 of summer.
And if we wanted, then we could go through and plant some winter wheat. So we have wheat and barley to harvest in the spring.
Well, wait a minute. It says it's harvest season already. So
Once it's ready, then we can harvest it. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now see, if we plant it in late fall, we could be harvesting it already,
Right.
because we planted on day 1
Yeah,
and we can't harvest it yet. So if you do winter wheat, winter barley, winter
Yeah.
canola, you can be harvesting it at the very
see-
beginning of summer.
If we plant poplar, we could be harvesting it all year.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
Well, besides, you have to buy specialized equipment. You end up with a boatload of wood chips.
Yeah, because we don't have enough of those.
Yeah.
Are you sure? We could get more.
Question is, when's it going to pop up that we can cut more grass? I want.
Doesn't it show it on?
No. The grass, I noticed, only goes from harvested to ready to harvest. There's no stage.
Huh.
Which kind of sucks because you don't have any idea.
Well, would it be different though if, say, because 4 isn't technically, while it is a field, it's not a field because it hasn't been plowed. So if we plowed it, like in the winter,
No, we
It's-
plowed field. We plowed the main portion of field 4,
you guys plowed 4?
didn't we? I can't remember.
I don't think we plowed 4. 10 and 11 we did.
10
And
and
we
11.
planted that with grass.
I don't think we did 4. We were talking about when we plow it. We plow it all.
Oh, we could do it. Yeah, we could do it in the winter. Okay.
Yeah.
Because cut down all them trees, so that field 4 is actually way bigger now.
All right. Is there any other place for these wood chips to go besides the compost master? I mean, do we
you
need them?
could sell them. We could sell them, but as soon as
But-
you do 2 loads, that kills the price.
And it's
So
already
it's the lowest amount.
and you don't really get much when you sell them.
Do we need them down at the charcoal factory?
I did a load down here. We're almost full. If you wanted to do a load, we could.
I'll bring
I
a
don't know
load down.
where.
And
I don't know where we are on full.
Well, whatever's left, I'll just leave it in the trailer. Leave the trailer parked down there.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
Because we got that little track down there.
Yeah.
I think it might be powerful enough to at least move this to dump it.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. I was expecting that to be done. All right. But it's not, so that's fine.
True.
It works.
Field 14 is 176,000.
Got
It is
90
all right.
games.
Well, hold on.
Oh, we're not anywhere near that.
I've got a full trailer worth of palleted stuff here in just a second. I just got to combine the 2 trailers. And I'll sell them, and that'll wrap us up, me up for the stream tonight.
Yep.
And I will dump this, and then that'll be it for me tonight. Because it's gonna get really dark here really quick.
Is there any chance that... No,
We
you've
get
got a
off.
trailer.
Full pallet of strawberries over too.
And I just unhooked the pallets off that tractor. Set it next to the fuel pump. Yes, I'm driving like I normally would. No headlights on.
That's smart.
Copy it.
The only way I know I'm going the right way is because I'm following your tracks.
Could you still see them, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, going back down in there. Okay. Gosh, I hate this little freaking truck.
Why'd you fishtail it?
Oh, I didn't just fishtail it, I fishtailed it bad. And it just went dark, which means that load down there, those pallets are probably done. These pallets are done.
And it's nighttime now.
All these pallets are done up here, so if you want to actually
Oh, that took that entire
just-
load of wood chips.
did it? Okay. Just reload up those pallets there, because I've got 3 pallets here to finish off this trailer.
Run over here.
I missed it.
These pallets down here ready. Yep, these are ready too.
Down where?
At the charcoal factory.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Load those up real quick. Okay. Come on. Game? Seriously?
Oh wow.
Freaking lag.
I thought it was stuck on something. I didn't realize it was the lag.
Yeah, it was lagged so bad that I couldn't... Oh, no flippin' wonder.
What?
I picked up a freaking partial thing of pallets because it spit them out because it was on such fast time.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, because it was on 120 at the time or
Yeah.
overnight or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing is we got next time we'll be able to harvest since the day just turned over. We got wheat and barley ready.
Wow. You want to see a truck go bad? Unload the pallets center, and all the weight from the pallets just pushes the truck down.
Are your eyes glowing?
Yeah, yours are a little bit.
Yeah, yours are too. Alright. Just waiting on Moondog.
Yeah. Well, I had to unload the one pallet. Load the other one, so it was the other full pallet. Now I got to drive over to the sell point.
Oh, good grief.
What?
Soybeans are probably going to be ready in the next couple of days.
Oh gosh.
Because they're at 42%.
So we should have corn before that. Field 3 is ahead of the soybean.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to harvest the next day, or the next time we're on, because they're forecasting rain.
Yeah.
I gotta get the dog.
There's no weight on this thing. Don't ever use this pickup truck for this.
Well, I could have told you that.
Although it's quick, it's got no weight and unmanageable. Which field was he looking at purchasing?
I think he said 14 or something like that.
Is that the one he was looking at the price?
But we can wait till next stream to do that one.
Yeah.
Next time we're on. Yeah, I think he was either looking at 14 or 12. I can't remember which.
For what, grass?
To buy.
14. It's the one we had talked about buying when dog bought 13 instead. Yeah, we were supposed to buy 14, the little one.
And how much was it? 100 and something?
176. Probably not gonna get there.
Well,
170?
6.
176.
There's a pallet down at the BGA or not a pallet, a trailer that's almost full. Down at the BGA, and you know how much that trailer full gives us.
That would get us there.
And then some.
But, we don't got to buy it right away either, because now we got work to do since some of the fields are coming up to...
Yeah. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this.
Because we would be able, technically, if we harvest the wheat and barley field, we could harvest them, prep them, and put wheat and barley right back on them.
Right.
Depending on how we want to do that, or we could...
Well, so here's the question. If we put it right back on there again, I doubt we'll get 2 harvests in a year off of the field.
No, but you would be able to harvest it earlier. You would be able to harvest it the first day of summer, be ready to go, as opposed to day 5.
And it's every 3 harvests we have to plow, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So you could do winter wheat or winter barley again. Be ready right away, sooner. Whereas like the soybeans, can't overlap them like that, so
right.
We could just go ahead and put oilseed oilseed radish on the soybean fields, cornfield, because you can't plant those in the fall. So I mean, we still need that grass field probably, but as far as having work to do, we don't need it for that because we'll be able to harvest. We can, although with 3 of us, there is something for somebody else to do if 2 people or
All right.
somebody's running harvester. Hey, Rayman.
All right.
Well, technically we could. Oh no. Well, if we sell those other pallets, we could. We can work on that.
Yeah, I've got a load of. I got the trailer, the other trailer again. I'm going to state that Jake did something to the truck, and I had to reset the truck to the farm.
Blame it on the.
Well, he did something with when he was trying to load the truck into the train. I think he crushed the shocks, and I lost control of the truck.
In the river.
No.
Oh, Moondog.
Up the side of a mountain.
Oh, we still have silage bales over here. Oh,
Yeah,
still
they're
says
okay then.
grass.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't converted yet?
Nope.
Are you ready to take us out, Drake?
Yep, when you guys are.
Ready. Moondog, you ready?
Yeah, I'm just picking stuff up. Go for it.
All right, so thank you everybody for stopping in. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And thank you for just coming and hanging out, talking with us. We will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. So extrapolate from those times from where you are. We will be trying to fly into Hurricane Irma once again. Hopefully this time it'll be more successful than what it was last time. Also, make sure you check out everybody in the Monkey Show crew. They're all linked in my page, Mr. Moondog's page, and Zig's page. Also, make sure you go and check them out, give their videos a like, and until next time, we will see you guys later.
Bye,
See
everybody.
you later.